Hey, what's up YouTube? In this video, I'll be showing you how to make the King of the Hill house, aka the Hill Residence, from the show King of the Hill. If you have any other suggestions on what cartoon or movie, video game, or even city related builds I should make, leave a comment down below. I would love to see what you want to see. Wait until the very end of the video to see where we place the build in our city. This is the amount of space required to make the house. Here are all of the materials that we will use throughout the build. Begin by placing 9 yellow terracotta in a row on the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then extend backwards by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Extend to the left by 1. Dig in the ground, left. Place a spruce plank there instead, and then a dark oak door on top of the plank. Then place 2 yellow terracotta extending left. 1, 2. Extend forwards by 1. Left by 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then up by 3, 1, 2, 3. We then want to place a yellow terracotta in this position, extend up, and then place 2 light blue stained glass extending right, 1, 2, 3 more yellow terracotta, 1, 2, 3, then 2 more glass, 1, 2, and then 2 yellow terracotta, extend down and up. We can then extend yellow terracotta backwards and around the door, just like this, extending on top of our yellow terracotta frame all the way forwards until we reach this position as well. We should also fill this area here in on the left also, and add spruce trapdoors flipped up left and right of our 2 windows, just like this. All the way over here on the right, we will extend the yellow terracotta at the top here all the way over and down to form a rectangle. We will then add a row of yellow terracotta along the bottom, a yellow terracotta extending in from both ends, 2 light blue glass extending in, and then a yellow terracotta in the middle. We can then simply add spruce trapdoors aside all of the glass and in between, just like this. Then we are going to place 2 bricks extending forwards from each one of the corners of this part of the house, with podzol in between the back pair of bricks and a row of bricks in front of our podzol. Then we can place 2 oak leaves extending up on the left and right next to the windows with ferns all the way in between. Then grab your cauldron and dig in the ground just left of the corner of the house. Place a cauldron in the ground with stone brick wall extending all the way up. We then want to place 3 brick slabs extending from the corner of the house all the way over to the left and back to the house. We then want to use oak leaves to make some bushes, so a row of 4 first of all, and then extend the 2 middle blocks up and forwards. We then want to make a 2 by 2 by 2 square of azalea leaves to the right, and then flowering azalea leaves here, oak leaves here, and flowering azalea leaves here. Another option is to use flowering azalea as well, but it doesn't make too much of a difference, but maybe you want a little bit of variance. Well, once we have done all of that, we can remove all of the podzol, or rather, we can add all of the podzol, and if you did choose to add the actual flowering azalea, then we do have to replace it, but there we go. All the way over on the left side of the house, we first of all want to extend this wall backwards by 8 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we want the wall to be as high as it is on the front of the house. Moving along to the back, we are going to extend across the back of the build by placing a yellow terracotta, dig in the ground to the left 2 and place smooth stone in there, 6 yellow terracotta left of this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then dig 2 more, 1, 2, place smooth stone in there, and then 3 yellow terracotta, 1, 2, 3, extend forwards by 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, then dig in the ground left by 3, 1, 2, 3, place smooth stone in there. On the left of this, yellow terracotta, dig 3 more rows, 1, 2, 3, and place smooth stone in there. And then left of this, yellow terracotta. Let's do the easy part first. Let's extend all the way to the front of the build and extend all of these yellow terracotta upwards to equal the height of the wall on the front of the build. We can then extend the yellow terracotta across, down, and also down here as well. Then we want to place smooth quartz stairs behind these empty spaces, leading from the ground all the way up until you have filled in this space, which is a little bit difficult to do as these are stair blocks, but we can add yellow terracotta or perhaps a light source around these just so that it gets boxed in correctly. We then want to fill the side of this wall in also with yellow terracotta just like this, and we can form the top of the wall by extending a row of yellow terracotta all the way over to the right. Okay, we want to add a 2x2 square of a light blue stained glass right there. Then build up on top of every yellow terracotta until we hit the top of the wall. We then want to add light blue stained glass pane to the left side of both doors, just like this. We then want to dig left of the house here, so literally just starting here, 2 rows, and we want to dig these 2 rows extending off of the back of the house by 2 as well. And then we want to dig all the way across to the back and follow around and connect in front of the garage. We then want to continue digging right of our path, and we want to form a patio. So the patio is going to come all the way to here, so you have to in total dig 1, 2, 3, and then remove this area right here. And we also want to create a driveway. So the driveway is basically the width of the entire garage, leading all the way to the edge of the grid. And we can then fill all of this in using smooth stone. Next, we are going to remove all of the grass inside of the house and replace it. With spruce planks. Next, we are going to make the frame of the roof. On the front, back and side of the house, we want to add a row of white concrete that sits on top of the edge of the building and is one row shorter on both sides. I believe that we can then add a row of 3 white concrete on top of those 3 central blocks, and then we should be able to build the roof around it. So the way that we are going to do this is by placing stone bricks left and right of the end of the white concrete row, with stone brick slabs extending off of the stone bricks. We then extend those slabs forwards, and then extend these slabs inwards and upwards until they eventually reach an apex and connect together, just like this. We can do this on every single side of the house. So this side, a row that is one shorter, and then add 3 white concrete at the top, stone bricks left and right of the white concrete, and then slabs extending off of the bricks, and then inwards and upwards until they eventually reach a peak, just like this. Then on the front of the build as well, we are going to add a row of white concrete, 3 middle rows just here, stone bricks left and right, stone brick slabs extending off of the stone bricks, and then inwards and upwards until they eventually reach a peak, just like this. What we can then do is simply connect all of the blocks together. So my recommendation would be to join all of these stone bricks together first of all, and probably just focus on one side first of all as well. So for instance this left side, and then we can extend the bricks along the yellow terracotta to this side, and then we can extend the bricks across and join to both the back and the front of the build at the same time. So you've just got to maintain the right distance if you take a look like this, and everything will work out rather nicely. And we extend the bricks here, and then, they will join here. It actually makes quite a cool pattern if you have a look at it from the sky. Not only is this, I think, the faster method, but it's also the most satisfying, or at least I think so. And we're just going to take a look before we add the slabs. I don't know why, I really do find it satisfying. So here, and there we go. I don't know. I think that that looks really cool. We actually don't need... Yes, we do need that row. So once we've done that, we can then add all of these slabs, which is a lot easier because, I mean, you basically just add them in the gaps, and that's all there is to it. Next, we are going to add a footpath that leads all the way from the front door all the way to the edge of the boundary. This would become or integrate with a pavement. On the left side of the house, we have to make a garden gate by adding 2 spruce doors next to each other, extending off the side of the house, and then spruce planks built up left of this, extending to the boundary. The planks will then extend all the way to the back, leaving a gap of 2 at the very end. We can then extend across, and they kind of just want to slot into this area here. And we want to have a row of fence as well on the opposite side, leading all the way up the side of the house. And the fence comes all the way to the edge of the grid, and then we can double up on the previously built spruce plank fence. Along this back fence, we are going to place a red shulker box with a heavy weighted pressure plate on top, then an oak stairs next to it, extend right, and then sideways like this, and here we have a sofa and a cooler. We also want to add some cyan carpet extending out of the back of these patio doors, just like this. On the front of the build, we also have to add a row of oak leaves here, extending from the fence to the edge of the grid. We also have to add a polished black stone wall here in this position, right there. Next, on the back of the build, we will make a red pickup truck by placing 5 red walls next to each other, and then another row next to that. Glow item frames in front with acacia buttons either side of the red walls. With oak trapdoors flipped up behind the button blocks, we then want to leave a gap of 1 and place another set of oak trap doors. We then want to place glass on top of these 2 red wall blocks with red wall behind, and then red carpet on top of those raised blocks. We then want to place spruce trapdoors flipped up on the back of the truck, left and right like this. So it's kind of a weird looking pickup truck, but it's only 2 blocks wide. So all we have to do now is remove and replace all of the remaining grass and white concrete inside of the grid with lime terracotta. Now, you don't actually have to do this if you don't want to. You can just leave the grass block, but I find the lime terracotta just looks better, so it's up to you whether you want to do it or not. And with that final detail added, we have officially completed this tutorial, ladies and gentlemen. However, this video is not over. We must now add the house into our city. I have came to the conclusion that the King of the Hill house deserves better than being thrown at the edge of the city. So, we are putting this into storage just for now, and we will then make some more suburban houses so that we can blend it into a suburb. Very similar with what we have done with the Flanders house just behind us. But for now, that's it. I do hope that you guys have enjoyed this tutorial. Please do remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel. If you have any suggestions, leave them down below in the comment section. If you would like to make anything else by me, check out the mini city builds playlist down below in the description. As of recording this video, we have just about 100 tutorials for you to follow, which will keep you busy for a very long time, ranging from cartoon to city houses. Everything that you can see on the screen and more. Once again, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.